3 devastating moves for self-defense. We're talking about how to stop an attacker in seconds with an expandable baton. Now, they usually come in a case like this. This goes on a duty belt if you wanted to wear it like that. You can also attach this easily into a bag or inside if you had a permit to carry. Stop an attack baton in seconds. Now, the first thing I'm going to show you is with closed, because people don't think about it this way. And this is a self-defense video. We're not talking about police baton techniques or whatever, or law enforcement or security. This is self-defense. This is how you would use it. And the first thing you're going to see is I'm going to grip it tightly, and you're going to use it as a fist load. That means your hand is going to have a heavy piece of steel in it. This one has a nice, wrapped in this nice foam, but squeezing here, your knuckles are not going to compress very much. And from here, that quick, fast, explosive strike to the face with your whole body coming through your shoulders and hips, extending and expanding that arm, coming out and smashing into his face, into his jaw. It can be a hook punch, it can be an uppercut. You can smash into his solar plexus, knocking his wind out. You can go into the throat if it's life or death, and you defend yourself that way. But you can instantly stop somebody or stop somebody within seconds, because it's not just a regular punch. You're not just hitting with your own strength. You have a heavy fist load, keeps your knuckles from compressing, so that when you strike, it's like holding brass knuckles or a roll of quarters or a palm stick in your hand. And when you smash into the jaw, or you smash into the temple, or you smash into the neck, or you hit him down into the solar plexus, a lot of times you can hold this move. He thinks you're going to come up here and punch here. You duck and you go low, smashing in. That's going to immediately hit with so much more force. You can stop an attacker in seconds using this expandable baton. So that's the first way of using this that most people don't think about, keeping it closed. The second way, also closed, is swinging this way, using this part coming out of your thumb, again, into the temple, into the neck, or the jaw, the neck, into the ribs. Maybe you're seated, he's coming into you, into his thigh, or reverse strike using the backside. These are all hard pieces of metal coming down over the top of his head. Maybe the guy grabs you from behind and you're smashing into his groin or into his face, into his neck, using this reversing strike or this swinging strike, or coming up under his chin. Maybe his hands are already on you and you don't have time to expand it. You just bring it straight up, smashing up here under his face, under his chin, knocking his tongue out, knocking his teeth out, using it as it's closed. So that's the second of 3 devastating ways using one self-defense tool, this expandable self-defense baton. But the third way most people are comfortable or have seen it used is when you expand it. This gives you great reach. It's a reach tool. They have something like this. You have advantage of reach. You're so much longer than his blade, and this is where you start to use this in the way that you may have seen it already, which is swinging like this. All these angles we're going to go over very quickly, but think about smashing his wrist, his elbow, into the shoulder, into the neck, into the jaw, into the eye for self-defense, into the forehead or the side of the head. What you can remove or destroy for self-defense using these basic strikes very quickly, within seconds, stop an attacker who's trying to take something from you. Hey, Philly Fathead Simplified, it's good to see you. So I want you to think of holding it this way, so there's a little bit coming out of the bottom. And you're also going to be able to use those reverse strikes. Maybe it's multiple attackers coming down on top. Maybe he's holding on to somebody, won't let go, and you just smash this way instead of swinging this way. Or coming through this way and hitting him very quickly, right in the teeth with that heavy piece of steel that's there on the end. So from here, always have a little bit, just like you would a collie or a screamer stick, a Filipino martial arts stick, and always coming off of your shoulder with all the strikes, never from out in space. Become too wide, you're gonna wrap around his body, you'll never hit him. Think about using this tip right here to strike at an angle, coming down. And that could be his knee, that could be his hand, that can be, and always remember this basic rule, joints will break faster than the bones will. Maybe he's got that knife in his hand or machete, or he's got another weapon, he's swinging something at you, you're going to take out that wrist. Maybe he's punching, choking, trying to grab or slash, stab. You're gonna come through at that angle and break that wrist or knock that knife out of his hand. So think about coming off the shoulder, this angle, coming through the center line of his body, turning through your shoulders and hips. This is the first angle. Here's that second angle coming through this way. You can bring it up from the ground, striking this way, think about into his ribs, into his wrist, knocking that hand out of the way, into his jaw, coming from the other hip, coming up the other way. Think about coming straight down on the top. Think about coming across and back. So we have vertical strike down, we have horizontal strike over and back, and at every level. You can go to the head, you go to the body, go down to the knees. You have the angular strikes down, and you have the angular strikes up. So 3 devastating ways to use this for the self-defense tool, 3 devastating techniques for striking. The first one is, I'm gonna close it, I'm gonna disappear for a second. First one, use it as a fist load, smashing, hooking, uppercut. Second one, using the bottom, reverse striking, coming this way, the guy behind you, or swinging it this way. People never think about how powerful that move is. You're rotating through the center line of your body, through your shoulders and hips. This giant long lever, which is your arm, with this hard piece of steel coming out of it, coming into his jawbone, into his temple, into his neck, knocking him out. So you have the swinging this way, coming straight up from the bottom. And then the third way that you use it, 3 devastating strikes, 1 baton. How to stop an attacker in seconds with your expandable self-defense baton, using it the way you would a stick, and focusing on striking with just the tip. Think about what you can remove or destroy. His ability to grab, punch, stab, slash, smash that wrist, break it, knock it out of the way, angle down, angles up, horizontal strikes, vertical strike. You can also do a vertical strike coming straight up. Think about up under his chin, knocking that hand out of the way, breaking that wrist, and then put them together. Practice those both with your right hand and with your left hand. Make sure that you can fight with it with either hand. Be able to switch hands if you have to in order to defend yourself and stay safe. If you need a self-defense baton, I'll put a link in the description, or if you just want to go see what the dimensions are, there's a link in the description below. Yeah, John says this product is brilliant. It's not legal everywhere. You can't carry this in certain states. You can't carry this in certain countries. So make sure you can. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a police officer. I'm not giving you any permission to do anything. I'm just demonstrating the self-defense techniques that you can do with an expandable baton. My favorite baton is the straight baton. Even better than a straight baton. Hey John, it's good to see you. The side handle baton. We'll talk about this one. We'll talk about this one in the next video. I'll see you guys on the next time. Oh, put in the comment section, because this is how this channel grows. Put in the comment section if this is legal where you live, and then just put your municipality or your state. And don't guess. Don't guess. Go and please do a Google search and find out, or go read your local laws. Eric asks, where am I now? I'm not in the garage. I'm in my office. I'm still at work. I took off my vest because it's like 1,000,000 degrees outside, so hot and humid. Came in, take a quick break, took off my vest, thought we'd talk about these, get ready to train all my staff on how to use these so that we have more non-lethal options for self-defense. So I thought I would stop and show you. These are things you could use if it's appropriate where you live, but please check the laws, because some places you can carry them. Can't carry these almost anywhere anymore, but I know you can carry these. Not legal in Massachusetts. That's Rule 413. Not surprising. But put that in the comment section if you would, not just the chat. When you put that in the comment section, this makes it more of a conversation, and double check each other. I like to go through and make sure that if I think it's legal or not legal, I always double check myself. But let me know. What do you think? Would you carry one? Do you carry one? I know that carry weapon laws where you live, that's probably covered by this. In the state of Florida, it's open carry, not open carry. That means you can carry open. It's constitutional carry, which means you don't have to have the license. Most of us still have the license though, because it also carries, the concealed carry weapon license also covers I'll show you my handgun, but I get my channel in trouble. I've got a big one right here. But the concealed carry in most states cover other weapons that you might conceal. And if you're allowed to carry, if you have that license, you could probably also carry this. Some places you don't need a license to carry it. So check your municipality, your state, your county, and your city. And put it in the comment section if you can carry it or not. Or let me know what you think. Do you prefer the straight baton, side handle baton, or the expandable baton? In the next video that we do, I think we'll talk about all three and the unique features of each one, because each one has its own awesome feature. And the more you know, the better you can make decisions on how to keep yourself safe and protect your family. But thanks for being here. I'll see you guys on the